For UNCW, we have head coach Adele Harris, as well as redshirt senior guard Jasmine Steele. Coach, if you would start with an opening statement, then we'll open up to questions for both of you.
I'm really proud of our kids and happy for our three seniors that they get a chance to put the uniform on another day. I think, that game could have went either way. Neither team really made shots and probably executed as well as either coach would have liked, but I'm happy our kids came away with the victory, and a large part of our win had to do with Jasmine's play, and I think she was the best player on the floor today. It had a lot to do with our success.
Questions for both?
Jasmine, you went almost 9 minutes there in the middle of the third quarter to the beginning of the fourth quarter without scoring. What was Charleston, I guess, doing to kind of throw you guys a little bit off rhythm there in the second half?
I would say they stepped up their defense on the full court press, and we just needed to settle down and get the ball across court.
On the flip side, you guys only give up 6 points during that stretch. What did you guys do so well defensively to not let Charleston kind of go on a run against you guys?
Defensively, we just got ourselves together and we calmed down as a team and said we're going to D up. And then offensively, we just slowed the ball down and got the shots that we wanted, and that turned into good defense.
Jasmine, there in the fourth quarter, there they got within like 4 points, and you came down and hit a couple shots in a row. Did you kind of feel like you needed to step up at that point a little bit?
Yeah, I thought I needed to step up because we didn't make like a shot almost that whole fourth quarter until like the last 4 minutes. So I just felt like I needed to step up as a senior.
Jasmine, one of the things we saw in the men's tournament was the teams that played today in the first round seemed to come out with a little bit more of a bounce and really kind of give the top seeds a difficult ride there in the first half. How advantageous is it for you guys to kind of get some of those first game jitters out now as you guys prepare to face a pretty good James Madison team tomorrow?
I think this was a good team we played, and it would be a good turnaround for us to play tomorrow. I just think we just need to go home and get some rest and just prepare for JMU.
Coach, let's talk about playing JMU next, and what are some of the things you guys got to do maybe differently than the last two times you played them?
We got to rebound the basketball. You can't give talented players, you can't give talented teams second and third shots, so additional possessions. And we got to protect the ball, not allow them to have additional possessions. And try to make sure that everything they do is challenged. And there's 5 defenders between them and the basket as much as possible. And then for us, make sure we pay attention to detail. We're going to have to set and use screens. We're going to have to be connected and on the same page and extremely confident offensively. A little different than today's game. Charleston played a lot of zone. JMU does not. They'll man us and switch us every screen and be the aggressor. And we got to want some of that.
I guess it's kind of the same question you would tell me. What didn't go right for your team offensively in the second half?
Well, you give Charleston some credit. They don't want their season to end, and they covered some things better than they had covered them in the first half. Obviously, you had some success doing some things. You go back to it, you see if the well's dry, and they took care of business in certain circumstances. If we could have made some threes, we had some really decent three-point shooters wide open a lot of times in this basketball game. I think that would have given us a little confidence. I don't think Charleston ever took the three away, but we didn't make them pay for it, and that hurts the rest of what we try to do. Makes life a lot harder for Jazz if someone's not going to make open threes for floor spacing purposes. So we found a way. And they shot worse than us. So.
Jasmine, can you talk a little bit about playing JMU next, and you kind of like being that underdog role a little bit?
It is what it is. We're just ready to go out and play them.
Coach, I guess same question kind of asked Jazz before. Is there an advantage to playing Taints or getting your feet wet, so to speak, in the tournament before you play a top team like JMU tomorrow?
Well, in order to answer that, I'd have to have been a top team sitting out watching and to know both sides of it. But I do know from my experiences that the top seeds have struggled to kind of get a rhythm and a flow in that second day of the tournament. And I don't know what'll happen tomorrow versus JMU. I hope our team comes out ready to throw punches from the jump, though.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.